Welcome to the Community Recreation Commission meeting for Thursday, February 6th of 2025. We will call the meeting to order at 6 p.m. If everybody would stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, thank you. We got a full commission other than Mr. Naso. With that, any additions or deletions to the agenda submitted tonight?
Well, yeah. We need to add her name.
You're going to add, Eileen, you want to say it there, ma'am?
Well, can you spell your last name for me?
MASZTALICS.
Come on, Eileen. How do you pronounce your last name?
Mastalics.
Mastalics.
So we need to add Eileen Mastalics.
All right, that's an
Second.
addition. Anything else?
You have to vote on it.
Yes, we're going to get there, buddy.
Very excited.
He already seconded.
Slow down. With that, I need a motion to approve the amended agenda.
So moved.
Second?
I'll second.
All in favor? Aye. Opposed? All right. And Eileen, welcome to your first community rec meeting.
Thank you.
We're excited to have you. What else? Okay. We did the agenda. Madam Secretary Kearney, she put the minutes for the January 2nd meeting. I would need a motion to approve the minutes from that meeting.
I'll make a motion to approve.
Second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. All righty. Presentations tonight. We have a few. Where'd Robin go?
Right there.
Oh, all right. There you are. Okay. So we went out for RFPs for our yearly publication, and we're going to start out with Profile Magazine with Robin Moyer. If you would come up and speak into the microphone, please. We're not going to discuss costs or pricing. We're just going to discuss the product.
Okay, sounds good. Eileen, how do you say your last name?
Mastalics.
Okay. Anyway, hi guys. I'm Robin Moyer with the Profile Magazine. I first want to say thank you for your consideration and taking a look at our magazine as a resource to promote the programs on Grosse Ile. Being a Grosse Ile resident myself, it gets me excited to join in your mission for the kids, the adults, the seniors that are active in our community and to be a part of that. The Profile offers a lot of content, not just with the Grosse Ile Rec Department, but every other things highlights on Grosse Ile. Like the last issue, we thank Chad and Wendy for all they do on the island. In addition, it was Ethel Yops for all her contributions to the years, and the list just goes on and on. If you look at our last profile, you'll see everything with the swimming events to everything that we do. So it just honors me to be a part of this and to be involved in our community like this. The Grosse Ile Profile, it comes out quarterly, and previously we were doing like spring, summer, fall, winter, which we would like to do if honored to us. And we also do quarterly, so in addition to that, we could actually offer extended coverage in our other issues that we do because we come out spring, summer, fall, and winter. The Grosse Ile Profile, as you see, it's a high full color, high gloss publication. We've been around for like 38 years, not me. And it's direct mailed to all of Grosse Ile. We also do extra copies to the rec department, along with copies, visitor lobbies, doctor's office, real estate office. So we drop it off in a lot of other locations other than just everybody's home. So everybody on Grosse Ile gets it. We also have a digital flip book that's included with it on grosseile.com, so you can go there and people can flip through the book and see all the programs that you are offering. Being a Grosse Ile resident myself, it takes me a lot of pride in offering this magazine to you because I'm very personal about it because I live here. And so I just love seeing that it's a program offered to your generation, to our generation, to seniors and everybody. So hopefully you'll consider us again, and I look forward to working with you if we do.
Your generation down
Questions?
there. Any questions for Robin? Keith? Marissa?
No.
Stacy? Wendy?
Nope.
Eileen?
Nope.
Jamison?
Nope.
Ash? Wade?
So you said
magazines go out quarterly. What are those timelines for if they go out quarterly?
We can look at our calendar and address that. We have different time frames like May, September, winter is probably December, spring's probably like March. But I have specifics on my calendar that we can take a look at. I don't have it with me right now, but I can definitely address that with you.
Right, I'm good.
Are we good? You guys got anything down there, Emma, Alex? No? All right.
Okay.
I guess we're good. Thank you, Robin.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Next, we have Will and Sherry Evans with the Grosio Grand. You want to come on up and give us the pitch? Nails match my hoodie.
We were gonna bring our office. We narrowed it down for you.
Hi, everyone. I'm Sherry Evans, and this is Will Evans. And we're with the Go Big Multimedia, the Grosio Grand. We've been publishing the Grosio Grand for almost 8 years now. And so what I would like to do first is just go over our media kit with you for those that might not be familiar, how we serve Grosio and what we do for our advertisers. So I wanted to just go over the media kit with you real quick, and then Will can take over. So, okay. So Go Big Multimedia Group is your family of community news magazines. Not only are we with the Grosio, we have the Grosio Grand, but we have the Riverview Register, Wyandotte Warrior, Southgate Star, and the Trenton Times. We're your family of community news magazines featuring great editorials about citizen accolades, community events, club organizations, school activities, academics and sports, all with great photos plus much more. We're a professional publication with free full color on every page and every ad. The community love them, and you will get results. One of the things we're really proud of is our advertisers are so happy with the results that 80% renew with us after another 6 months. The other 20%, many are seasonal businesses, so they'll drop out like the landscapers, but then they'll come back, and that speaks volumes about the results and the return in your investment. So we have very happy clients. And the reason we have very happy clients is our media distribution. We have 5 marketing methods of what we do every single month. Number 1 is our online news magazine. Customers are driven to our website where you can read the actual magazine like a flip book anywhere at any time. You can double click on the ad, and a link will take you to your website. This is called marriage marketing, which means more readers, more result.
So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to be Sherry's Vienna. Is that how you call it? So, here's Go Big Multimedia. This is our home page of our website. And then you go down to all of our magazines, Grosio Grand, Riverview Register, Southgate Star, Trenton Times, and the Wyandotte Warrior. And I want to make sure everybody can see. And so then you click on the actual publication, and it will take you directly. I'm going to make that shortcut right here. It will take you directly to Grosio Grand. And so the actual publication comes right up online, where, like Sherry said, you could read it anywhere at any time. And you literally, boom, just turn the pages just like that. So we get a bazillion, I'm joking, hits and clicks, if that's a number, but we get an awful lot of digital traffic. Thank you.
The second one is our social media marketing. We have constant and continuous postings of events and advertisers driving more readers for more results. So we push out our stories in our paper, and our advertisers, the ads and everything, go out on our Facebook pages. And so we have that social media presence. Number 3 is our 100% direct mail to all homes. Every home on Grosse Ile gets a copy of the Grosse Ile grant. And then and number 4 is we are 100% direct mail to all the businesses as well. And number 5 is our news rack and countertop. We distribute, what we do is we print an extra 15%, and that is distributed into our news racks. So you'll find our news racks in high traffic stores. You'll find us, sometimes if they won't let us put a news rack in, then we'll go with the countertops. So we always have anybody that will allow us to have the paper in there. That's what we do. We distribute that way too. So we have 5 marketing methods, which is leads to more readers and more results. But when you advertise with us, you automatically get all 5 of those. And then what I wanted to go over with is our publications, what we do for you guys. We have in the last spring and summer of 2024, we put out the Grosse Ile Recreation, which is our magazine. But then it was a pullout, a special section pullout. And that was what we had, where the Grosse Ile Recreation was inside the paper. It was mailed. And so I'm going to give this to you guys to pass around and look at.
Sherry, do you have an extra copy of the glossy one that you
Uh-huh.
showed?
Yeah, this. Mm-hmm. Would you like to see it?
I'd like to take one with me. Thank you.
So we have options. We have the pull-out section, which I'm passing around right now, and that is a special where everything is grouped together. We're a monthly publication, so we come out every single month. We have our scheduled dates of when we mail, and we've never missed a mailing. We're always on time. And what we do, what we've done as well is the other option is that you can put the actual ads in the paper.
Who made those flyers?
Huh?
Wendy. Oh, and who made that Island Fest one?
Yeah.
Chad and Bruce.
Yeah. So anyway, we can build these based on what's coming up in the next couple of months. So you can, as the rec department, they can advertise every single month. They can advertise every other month. Or they have the option to do the actual pull-out flyer. So I'll pass this around. So I have it. I have them tagged here as to what we just recently did that.
I've seen it 1,000 times.
Yeah.
Good?
So this is only going to take about 52 minutes. Okay. Also, I'd like to add, with, Sherry, may I see this, please? Or right here. So with our 5 multimedia distribution methods. There's others that will print ads and then distribute them somehow, some way. We very sincerely are the only ones to give you a complete campaign. So even going all the way down from the digital to the flip books, where we seriously get a tremendous amount of digital traffic on that. And then the Facebook pages as well too. We have shared your ads many, many, many times to help the recreation department. And even in a brief time that we weren't working with you, we shared them as well too. We live on this island. We've lived here since 1997. We've raised our kids here, all 3, through the Grosio schools, and we put them through the recreation department, and we're very proud to help out as we have. 100% direct mail to homes, 100% direct mail to businesses, but the news rack and countertop distribution, this is where it's a benefit for you. The Grosio Grand not only is in the countertops and news racks of Grosio, we are the only ones that distribute Grosio Grand over to Trenton and over to Wyandotte in news racks. The reason why we do that is because we want the Grosio Grand to be picked up in those sister cities across the bridge so we can bring commerce back over here to Grosio for the recreation department and also for Macomb Street businesses as well too. We're all businesses in Grosio. So I'm proud to tell you that we also have worked hard and earned a contract with the Trenton Times and the Trenton Recreation Department. We have been publishing the Recreation Department for a couple years now. Tim Beaker, Mr. Tim Beaker, is a great guy over there, and they are very, very happy with our performance. And I actually encourage you to call Mr. Beaker and fact check. They're very, very happy with what we've done. You hold that, please? I'm also very proud to tell you that with Riverview, the City of Riverview and the Recreation Department of Riverview, we have earned a contract with them. And we've been publishing them for almost 10 years now. So they have many of their Recreation Department ads that are in our Riverview Register. They've also said that even their tree lighting ceremony, which is a Christmas program, they got all the lights all lit up and everything, that they only had a few hundred people that was there before, and then we started promoting it, the Riverview Register, that to the last 2 years, they actually had to have police department on Sibley Road directing traffic. We've now created thousands of participants to come to that because of the promotion. I'm also proud to tell you that with the Southgate Star, the City of Southgate, we earned a contract with the Recreation Department of Southgate. And so we continuously, where's that little taggy guy? So we continuously, month after month after month, publish the Recreation Department information for them. So all of them believe in consistent, persistent marketing and advertising. So this is hard. But some of you are new. And this unfortunate news is a need to know. But the unfortunate fact is Grosio Recreation and other cities have used another publication that didn't perform as promised. Unfortunate fact, the Grosio Recreation Department and other cities realized that they were not mailing out on time many times. This has caused great embarrassment to the Trenton Recreation Department, also to the Grosio Recreation Department. So the Trenton Recreation Department ceased doing business a couple of years ago with this company because of the aforementioned. You need to rely on an on-time company for your marketing. it is very important for you to have consistency in your marketing. I would like to show you a University of Michigan survey, if I may, Sherry. We're very proud to tell you that University of Michigan Dearborn called us, and they did a survey on our company and some of our publications. And they came back with a book about this thick. So we chose only 4 questions out of that book that's most important to you as commissioners and business people, because the Recreation Department is a business. The more attendees that come to your events, that are even paid events, they are called customers. So the more customers we bring you, the more revenue that you have, the better that you could perform in the Recreation Department with more services and more events. That's what we do. We bring you more. So, do you read our publications? 75% said yes. Have you purchased merchandise or services advertised in the publications? 63% said yes. Do you refer back to the publication after the first reading? 53% said yes. And this is the very most important part. Ladies and gentlemen, were those purchases in the past 30 days 40%? 60 days, 20%. 90 days later, quarterly, 3 months later, it's only 10%. So your results of your readership is very high in the very beginning, but then it's a slippery slope as time goes by. And in 3 months, actually in 2 months, and then in 3 months, it flames out. What we do for you is we help with Wendy, you do a great job. We help with the graphics and building result-driven ads. And we have have a vested interest in a $4 million press. We have automated machineries to insert flyers and brochures. And ladies and gentlemen, we have Michigan's best double guarantee direct mail program. We guarantee your ad to be delivered on time. And we guarantee the delivery with a post office proof of mailing as well. We thank you very much for your time tonight. We thank you for this opportunity. And we appreciate everything that you do in the Recreation Department. We're proud of you, and we'll work hard for you. Thank you very much.
Any questions?
Any
Keith?
questions?
No.
Marissa?
No.
Stacy? No. I do. Do you work with the DDA at all?
Sometimes,
Sometimes? Okay.
Mhm.
What about Township?
yes.
Because the DDA sponsors a lot of events too that some of us are involved with down the road and that. I just wondered with that.
I think Ross has done a really good job.
He's hit or miss. Just kidding, buddy. Oh my God. We like Ross. He's all right. But props to Zaid and Ash. I mean, my goodness, it was all about Riverview Rec Director and what about Wyandotte Rec Director? Isn't that Heather Teedy, or she's the events lady or something?
Yeah.
Wendy, you got anything?
No, I'm good.
Eileen?
No.
You guys can ask anything. Jameson?
Pretty straightforward.
All right. Ash? Zaid?
Yeah, I have a couple questions.
Yes,
Of course
sir.
you do.
All right, so as far as turnaround goes from your deadline when you need information in relative to the delivery day, what's the average time, would you say?
Yes, sir. We
from
would
your-
like to have, Sherry, if I may, we would like to have ad copy in 2 weeks prior to our deadline. And then, let's say the next week is when things are any revises need to be done, and any other additional information is welcomed as well too. And then when we go to press, this is very, very, thank you for this question. This is very, very important for you. When we go to press, I'm going to use an example. On a Friday, we print over the weekend. And then on Monday, we do inserting for flyers and brochures from other companies. And then on Tuesday, we have at our plant, we have a postal employee that is employed by the United States Post Office that verifies all of our mailing and gives us a 3602 postage receipt. All of our publications, all the cities, are then loaded on a semi-truck, and then we directly go to the city's post office. So we don't go to Detroit Central, where there's a delay in mailing. So with that process, we go to press on a Friday, we're in homes the following Thursday. We're the only ones that have such a quick turnaround. And then that is great for your events as well too, because things change. Things change for you. You predict something that's going to happen in 2 months or 3 months, maybe you can't do that event. We can make it happen for you constantly and continuously.
So would you say from deadline to like front doors, 2 weeks, 3 weeks?
What I'm hoping for, sir, is 2 weeks prior to press date. And then the next week
Okay.
would be where we do the revises and polish the diamond.
Okay.
And we go to press. And you're in homes the beginning of next Thursday.
I guess a good question for both the presentations would be if we did have something that we need to cancel or update,
Would you like to stand up?
is it possible for either your publications to go to your web, what's posted online and like update it like that? So, I mean, I know the hard copies came out already, but let's say, okay, we got to cancel something, low ticket sales and blah, 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 and, or something like that. Can you,
Date change
or a date change, yeah. Can you go on your web stuff and update that?
Oh, sure, absolutely. We can do that, yeah, yeah. There's no reason why you can't change the website. Yeah.
So for me, the reason I was asking that was just because look, when you look at like some of our after-school programming, just knowing what we should be putting into a publication relative to when the actual publication will come out, you know, just that kind of gives us like a time frame so that we know like if this class is going to start in 2 weeks or 3 weeks, then we'll be able to. But if it's going to start in a week, maybe we shouldn't. That's kind of why I was asking about that. So.
There is a difference in I think the 2-week deadline is for the actual pull-out book, that you've done before. That one, when you're building that whole book in your deadline, that's where you want to be out. We'd like to get it 2 weeks beforehand so that we can work on it. When you're actually doing the pages in the paper, it's just.
They can't hear you. Yep, sorry.
Thank you, thank you. So when you do the actual pullout, which might be a 20-page book, that one we need, because we're building all at the same time, we need about 2 weeks to get all of those ads in and get them put together. When you're actually doing pages in the paper, like you've done a couple of times now, those, I can get those quicker.
Okay,
Yeah. You can send, say you want to run a page or two. If you send me the information, I can get that before, even if a couple of days before the deadline.
Sherry's been good with that. I've called her, this is,
Yeah.
so,
Yeah, and we've made last minute changes when, even if we've already sent the papers up, we'll stop it. And as long as they're not on the press running, they will, we can get those changes done. We've done that kind of stuff before because we know it's important that these dates are correct. And things change, and we know that, so.
Okay, and then my second question was your digital flip book. Is that smartphone accessible too?
Yes.
Same idea. There's no like lag or anything on the any smartphone. Okay, cool. All right, I'm good.
Excuse me, I'd like to go back to Chad's question. It was about the website?
Mm-hmm.
Could you repeat the question, please?
It was about if we have a date change or an event or something, or we need to cancel something, can you go on the site and change it as needed?
Yes, and I want to add more to that. Not only could we change it on the digital publication itself, but we have 1,000 people on Grosio Grand Facebook, and I forget how many followers as well too. So any change that you may have, let's say in between 3 weeks or 4 weeks of a publication, let us know. You know, we could put it out on the Grosio Grand Facebook as well too.
Okay.
We have a big following on that.
Yeah, I got a few followers too.
Well, I mean, following people on it and see it. And
Yeah. Okay. Are we good?
any other questions, ladies and gentlemen?
Good. Thank you so much to all of you for the
Yeah.
presentation.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
And Robin is a very nice person.
He has her moments too.
So do you, Chad.
I know. Hey,
Know us all too well.
shout out to the control room. Are we live on Facebook and on the township site? Because I got a message, somebody's trying to watch this, so. Mike or,
That one's on. That is the country club. This one is. Okay. Yeah, I don't.
yes?
Hang on.
Checking. YouTube? All right. Thank you. I have somebody in Florida watching. Oh, what about TikTok? All right, we're good. All right, thank you. Any public comment, Jade?
She's like, thanks.
Okay, with that, it brings us to our action items. What?
No.
We're gonna do this by a roll vote too, so, you two don't get to vote down there, but you got your presentations already, right? All right, and I see you wore your red. First action item, vote and approve Chad Novak for the new one-year term as chairman of the Community Recreation Commission. That would be me. Am I supposed to vote on this too when it comes to us, or do we pass on that, Jameson?
This commission so far from the standard decorum of, so I mean, yeah, you can vote on it. It's a little weird for you to propose it, but that's cool too. Yeah, just don't vote against yourself.
Pull my name out of here.
Somebody just needs to make a
All right,
motion.
who's
So
gonna-
I'll move that we approve Chad to be the new chairman of the Community Recreation Commission
for 1 year.
for 1 year, for life.
That was the one there.
Chairman are only 1 year, but we got to put you on too next time. All right. Oh, so that's the
Second.
motion. Jameson put the motion out.
Yep.
Wendy second. Keith,
Yeah, I guess so.
Marissa,
Yes.
Stacy
Yes.
put the motion out. Eileen
Yes.
and Jameson put.
Yes.
All right. All right. I'm good till next year.
Were you trying to add someone? Was that your concern? We missed an officer?
I can do that. Well, I'm going to get to the commission bylaws that I printed off for everybody and brought tonight. And there is a thing about the vice chair on there, but we can address that in March.
Well, we could still add it. We would just have to vote again to accept the agenda.
Even though we accepted the, oh, all right.
Right. So you would have to amend the agenda and then accept the agenda as amended. So if you did want to do it, you could. I don't think
right.
anybody's going to tell her she can't attend the next meeting or anything.
All right. Well, we do need to look at this. Where is that? There was a vice chair thing on here somewhere. Oh, my God. Where did I see that? Does anybody have the highlighted paper?
Yes, I do.
All right, look where the yellow thing is. There was something about a vice chair on here.
It's on the second page, 67 to 50C.
7 what?
Item C on 67 to 50, so at the bottom of the second page.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
there
we
go.
have March's meeting too. If I assume whoever you're hoping to elect as vice chair. will-
Okay, let's just do that. And that's going to be you, Stacy. Perfect. Just so you know. All right. All right, that moves us on to action item number 2, vote and approve to reinstate for 3 years Kevin Naso to the Community Recreation Commission meeting. Kevin is out on business tonight. He is excused from this meeting. He does know he's on the agenda. He's a really big help at this commission as far as being our liaison for sports. I like to say is our jock commissioner, and he helps run the spirits at Island Fest. So I would, somebody needed to put a motion to
I'll
vote.
make a motion.
I'll
All right,
second.
Keith. All right, Keith. Second, who's second? Eileen?
Yep.
All right, Marissa?
Yes.
Stacy?
Yes.
It's a yes from me. Wendy?
Yes.
Jameson?
Aye.
Aye, all right. Motion carries unanimously. Welcome back, Kevin, for 3 more years. Just so you guys that did presentations, you don't need to stay here. We're all good.
Can if you want.
I mean, you can if you want, but I mean,
Yeah.
you have a reservation after this.
Robin,
meeting.
like,
Thanks,
okay,
Robin.
good.
Run out of here, girl. All right. Number 3, vote and approve to reinstate for a 3-year term Madam Secretary Wendy Kearney as a Community Recreation Commission Secretary.
I'll make a motion.
Oh,
I'll second. Oh,
Daisy can do it.
you're fighting over me. Thank you.
all right. Keith,
Yes.
Marissa,
Yes.
Stacy.
Yes.
It's an aye for me. Eileen,
Yes.
Jameson.
Aye.
Motion carries unanimously.
Every year I have to be elected for that 1 year.
Well, is that what it says for vice chair?
Vice chair and secretary.
Oh.
Officers are 1-year terms, so they have to be
I
reelected.
talked to Margie today, and she said Wendy and Keith were both, or Kevin were both 3 years.
It's always been 3 years.
Well, you're just confirming them to the commission.
Yeah, we are recommending this to the township board.
Right. But the
Yes.
officers, so the chair, the secretary, the treasurer, if you have one, and vice chair are elected annually.
I did not know that. Well, you need to tell Margie, Jameson.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
thank you. All right, so
Well, I'm a
read it.
year.
You're every year too.
Okay.
All right.
How long have you been that?
3 years is a big commitment.
Vote and approve to reinstate Wendy Kearney for 1 year as Community Recreation Commission Secretary. I need a second. We did,
Did
but
this, yeah.
we did it for 3 years.
Oh.
I
So,
second.
is that Stacy?
Keith,
Yes.
Marissa,
Yes.
Wendy. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Eileen?
Yes.
Jameson.
Aye.
All right, motion carries for 1 year.
Marissa, the first, Marissa, that you, did you make the motion? Oh, who seconded?
Her name is Stacy.
She made the motion and she seconded?
No.
No,
Who made the
Ed made
motion?
I made the motion.
Okay, sorry.
Okay, this next one, I just want to give Wendy props because somebody asked me today, there's a employee at Township Hall, they said, I can't believe that you're in there setting up Chad for that meeting. And I said, yeah. And they go, who does your agendas and minutes? And I said, Wendy, our secretary. I think we're probably one of the only commissions that has all that done for us. Usually it's the Township liaison that does all that work.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, you're leaning forward as a commission secretary. You're doing a great job. So I think BPAC also, their secretary does it, but
Is there a secretary? Oh, you're part of BPAC, right? So they have a secretary and a chairperson? Yes. Do they have a treasurer? Sort of. Okay. All righty. The next one's really important. This is, we have to vote and approve our fiscal year meeting dates, time and location for our monthly 2025-2026 CRC meeting, commission meetings. All meetings are held at 6 p.m. in the Township Boardroom, and the dates are as follows. Now, I can vote this all in one motion, right? I don't need to do each month separately.
No, we did it all.
All right. I need to drink water for this one. It's vodka in there.
Oh,
Vote and approve our fiscal year. Dates for 2025 are April 3rd, May 1st, June 5th, July 3rd, August 7th, September 4th, October 2nd, November 6th, and December 4th. The dates for fiscal year of 2026 are February 5th and March 5th. Our meeting in January falls on,
like,
New Year's Day?
yeah,
Yeah, so we're not going to be having that January meeting.
correct.
Oh, Ash is happy, yeah. So, all right, with me putting that motion out there to approve those for the next year, I need a second.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? All right, motion carries. Any discussion items? All right, my report for chairperson. First off, I want to give a shout out to Faith and Linda. You're a couple thousand miles away, and I know you're watching this. I'm so happy. I got my power pink on tonight. And let's start with, I got pictures here. Oh my gosh. Not that picture. Oh dear. St. Patrick's Day senior brunch is, I assume that's on Wednesday, Zaid, March 12th?
March 17th.
Oh,
No, March 12th.
The 12th in
March
here.
12th.
Yeah.
March 12th.
All right. Hi, Janelle. Welcome, our airport manager. So senior brunch bingo for St. Patty's Day is going to be held at Tipsy Fish, right?
It's almost sold out, right?
And it's almost
Three
sold out.
tickets left.
Like 3 left.
3 left. And how much are they?
Free.
Oh, they're free, right? Yeah. Okay.
Free.
I'd missed a couple. So, and that's from 10 a.m. to noon. And we're going to have bingo that day, too. Same thing. Our annual Easter egg hunt is Saturday, April 12th at Centennial Farm. It starts at 10 a.m. 10 to like 2 or something, or what? That seems early.
I like 1.
Easter falls late this year. It was like in March before and stuff. So now it's, these are April. So, yeah. Saturday, April 12th is the Easter egg hunt, the annual one. I think the Easter Bunny's been confirmed, right?
Confirmed.
He's been confirmed?
Absolutely.
Is that okay? His fur's clean, right? His fur's clean. He's got clean fur.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
He's been practicing.
He'll bathe.
Practicing, yeah, sure. Hippity hoppy. The event is done by age divisions. We have photo opportunities with the Easter Bunny. Don't forget to bring your cameras. Refreshment prizes and goodie bags are going to be there, and bring your own Easter basket. Pre-registration is required at grosealrecreation.org. Am I right on that? Yeah. Okay. Register today. Now, I must have missed this father and son field day. Saturday, May 17th. You want to touch on that, Zaid?
Yeah, so it's an event we're going to have at Centennial Farm. We're going to have various small events within it, races, different things like that. We're going to have a barbecue there as well. And essentially, each father-son duo will be collecting points for each event, and then we're going to be passing out prizes to the top 3 finishers. So it should be pretty fun.
What's the age bracket for that?
I mean, I would probably say we don't have really an age bracket, but I mean, yeah,
Fun for all ages.
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean,
so-
my son's like 16 and can run like a 4:15 mile.
Probably not.
Just trying to get some points, man.
Find out what the prizes are first.
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
I would say probably elementary to middle school.
Probably
you know,
more elementary.
And
yeah.
most likely what we'll probably do too, if we have like a variety of ages, we'll probably split it up and do prizes for different age ranges as well for kids. So
And this is something new this year. We've
This
never
is
done
new.
the father-son thing, so it's
Yes.
new, and we're excited about that.
Kind of cool.
Really
idea.
fun
I dig
idea.
it.
I like it.
Yeah. All right, next up is Mother-Daughter Tea Party. This was a sold-out event last year, so you want to we still have some tickets left for that one?
that will be going up in March.
In March.
not
All right,
bad.
Saturday, April 26th, House of Tea. Wow, who came up with that? That's kind of bougie. Oh, Wendy did? Oh, never mind. It has tea sandwiches, desserts, and refreshments, $25 for mother and daughter. Please add $7 for additional daughter. Like they said, registration will be out. I touched on Easter. Daddy-daughter dance is sold out. Boom. And then family bowling night is Saturday, March 8th. $30 for, that's for like a parent and a kid, or two kids or something. Then $10 for each additional bowler. Maximum 5 people per lane. Bowling, shoe rental, hot dog, and pop are all included with that price. All right, now on to the big one. If you would get that poster, please, and put it on the Elmo. Coming up the weekend after Memorial Day is our annual Island Fest. We got to be pushing 40 years for this event. I'm going to say 37, 38 years. It's May 30, 31, and June 1st. You'll be seeing the posters and flyers all around town. Some of them are already up. We're going to have the helicopter rides, a soccer tournament, exhibitors and vendors. The music lineup is fierce this year. There's just a lot going on. We're going to have, you need to talk to me about the high school thing, how we're going to word that. They're going to update the posters. Gyra's bringing back the pancake breakfast on Sunday morning, the car show, motorcycle show. Of course, we have, Stacy and I attended the meeting about the bridge last night. If you haven't seen that yet, I advise you to go back and watch it. Jameson, that's online, right?
It is.
And you're going to do a public bridge meeting. Do you know the date yet?
So we did the bridge business meeting
Last
with the
night.
businesses, right? Last night. I don't know what the date. I don't think we have a set date for the public bridge meeting yet. We're still ironing out some information.
But we attended that meeting. I've talked to our supervisor, our manager, and then obviously our liaison. We have this all covered about how we're going to bring rides over and tents and vans and all that. So have faith in me and this commission because we got your back with Island Fest. Registration is up for Sign Up Genius. If you go to grosseillandfest.com, also the sponsorship packets, the exhibitor package, and the parade packets are all available on our website. Just download it. You can send it to Gail. She loves working with Island Fest, don't you, Gail? And you each have a sponsor letter that I put by your desk tonight. I'd like for each of you to take this home, read it. It tells what they get with what levels. And then if anybody needs parade forms, parade applications, or exhibitor forms, I have those under my kneecaps here. So don't forget Island Fest, and we need a lot of people to help with that. So once again, that's May 30, 31, June 1, the weekend after Memorial Day, and we're looking forward to that. And with that, it wraps up my chairman report. Thanks, Ash. All right, director's report, Zaid.
All right. So I just wanted to touch on a couple of things we've been doing inside of the office. So I know I had spoken about a pool grant that we received from Wayne County for $552,000. We were awarded that grant. There was a freeze for all grants. Federal freeze and just block grant money has been frozen. I believe it's been released, but there is a small hold. So we are still in the process of getting this whole project done. We're just waiting for the next steps from Wayne County. But like I had mentioned in our previous meeting, we have everything done on our end, architectural designs, engineering. Costs have been paid, everything, permits are done. We are just waiting for Wayne County to get it going, to put it nicely. So, and I want to touch on this playground topic because I've been seeing some posts about this and different things about this. So securing a parcel of land is not an easy process. I don't think a lot of people realize that land in Groseal, it's hard to come by, especially in ideal locations for playgrounds. So, even with our budget, it's tough to budget out, that kind of money just to buy the parcel of land, especially when we need to budget out what we need to get a playground as well. So we are still in the process of working on that, and I've been working with the township manager and Jameson, the recreation liaison, on coming up with a plan, and I think we have a pretty solid plan moving forward. So we are still working on that, and I know there is some people who had mentioned putting the playground back where it was before, behind the post office, but the idea is we want this playground to be visible by everyone. We want it on Macomb Street. We want it to be like a highlight of the street. That's why we want it there. So I'm going to kind of stick to that, and I'm going to be stubborn with that and saying that I'm not going to move locations for this playground. We're going to secure this land, and we're going to put the playground there. So then I want to talk about some farm updates. We have put some new lights in and been updating little things at the farm, and we will be insulating the white barn shortly, so it's going to look pretty nice. It's something that's been needed to be done over the last few years, and we've finally been able to get to it. Our projects, there's a lot that we've been having to do over the last year, 2 years, and it's something where we have to kind of base everything out over time. We can't get everything done at once. So even if you see some things that maybe need to get updated still, or you're wondering if it's going to get updated, trust me, it's on my radar. I'm working on this stuff every day. It's just everything takes time, and we have to prioritize certain things. And then I wanted to touch on the budget a little bit because, again, I've been seeing some posts from people kind of wondering why, we're not getting this playground done and different things, and why we're not getting money from the township, or it's money doesn't move as fluidly through departments as some people may think. We have our millage, and inside of our millage we have different funds, and when we move money from one fund to another, it takes away from that fund that we're moving said money from, and then whatever it is, if it's for renovations or whatever it is. So if we move money from the marina and we move it towards putting money towards a playground, we're taking money away from things that we might be able to do in the marina. So we have to be smart with our money. And quite honestly, we don't have a very large budget. So we really have to make sure we're using money correctly. So it's not like we can just get money from the township or other departments. If we are getting money from other departments, we end up having to pay that money back most of the time. So it's just a debt that we're accruing over time. So I just want people to understand that when things may not be getting done on your certain timeline, it's not that we're not working on it, but there's a whole process to everything. So just wanted to touch on those things. And then I'm going to have Ash talk about our registration system and a couple other things.
All right. Hello, everyone. So to go over a couple of things, I guess we're going to go from smallest to largest. The first one that will be coming up is the job fair, just like last year. We're looking to go to the high school again, trying to make it a little bit sooner this year, mainly for the fact that with our summer camps and our pool, we have 5 different positions, so that's got to be a lot of interviews and a lot of hires, so it gives us more time. Plus, with me, I have to Red Cross train a number of guards who might not be trained in, obviously, Red Cross. So setting up dates to get those kids into the classes to go through it, which is a 3-day process, up to about 24 hours of training. So we're trying to move this job fair a little bit sooner. We're looking at middle of March at the latest, hopefully a little bit, at least a week earlier, but I'm in talks with the school right now to see if we can secure a date within March, and hopefully not only us, but the airport and Tipsy Fish will also be there as well with applications. The second item is going with the daddy-daughter dance to also clear some air with what exactly is going on. So I know there's questions on, obviously, on Facebook or through phone, where people are wondering why we haven't moved to the high school or anything, or why we haven't added more spots. The thing is, the middle school is actually the largest area on island. I know, obviously, the middle school is going to be smaller than the high school, but the way that it's built, they have the cafetorium and both gyms all connected. So per the fire marshal, that's technically one large room. So because of that, we are able to hold up to about 300 people max. But if you take away all the volunteers and the rec department, that takes away about another 20 people. So we've opened it up to as many as possible. We have filled it. And I know there's questions about, why don't we move, somewhere else and get a large venue? Although that is possible, and we will talk about it and look at it for next year, the thing is with that is if we try to get larger venues, that is going to cost more money. If we try to get a private place off island, because of that, that means we'll have to raise the prices of the daddy-daughter tickets, reaching $60, $70, $80 for 2 people rather than the 40 that it is. And that also, because we're not able to quite keep track of it, that also leaves room for other cities to join those. So which means that people from Trenton or people from Wyandotte who may not have gotten to their daddy-daughter dances may be filling ours as well. So the reason that we want to keep it on island is because it gives the Grosseille residents the chance to get those spots. So to kind of, like I said, let everyone know that we hear you, trust us. We are doing as much as possible. If we are open to it, we will look at it next year, see what the options are. But right now, on island, for the price that it is the safest option. Last part, have we talked about Civic Plus here? I know.
What?
Civic Plus, the new one. Okay. Let's see. So, it was approved by the board, but we are getting a new registration system. So what this is, Civic Plus, it's used vastly through every other recreation department within the United States. Basically what it is, it's just easier. It makes registration a lot easier. It makes it more detailed, makes it more efficient. It moves a lot of our in-office paperwork online, so you can get a lot of documents. You can register, or you can book reservations at Centennial Farms for graduation parties, birthday parties, any sort of other event online. You can save their dates to that. So everything is pushed online. Not saying that you can't contact us, of course, with questions, comments, concerns, but a lot of this now you can do from your phone at any time, any place, whenever. And then with it, it obviously makes it easier for us too to make everything more detailed. We can update the site a lot faster with everything that is going on as well. So we have gone through, what was it, 12 to 15 hours of training, I believe, of trying to figure out, how the website's going to work. Once we finish it, we have just one more meeting to get through to really finalize everything. We're hoping to get this up onto the website, or up online, I believe, was it mid-March? Like mid-March. So when this does happen, the unfortunate part is that everyone will lose their accounts. So we're going to make sure that, any sort of credits to accounts are saved. I don't believe we have a lot, but we will double check to make sure, anyone who has credits to their accounts, we will transfer over. But we will need everyone to make new accounts, which at the same time makes it easier as well, because there's a lot of duplicates or triplicates of people's accounts, with even some information that might not be correct for, themselves, parents, children, anything like that. So this will also make it easier for us to know, who's who and what's what. So once that is online, we will, post it to social media, let everyone know as fast as you can. Make your account, put all the family members you'd like to onto it, and we'll get started from there.
Ash, I do have a question about that.
Yeah.
Cyber-wise, with that platform, who does the security? I'm probably going to have to get with you later on it, but who does the security, or make sure that, if payment systems are in there, that everybody's information is safe and secure, and, what they're doing in terms of making sure that nobody's getting in it that shouldn't be.
Right.
Especially with payment systems going in.
We were actually thinking about hiring you. No. So I would say, that's really going to go through.
We'd have to check on that.
I would say that would go
Okay.
through mainly Civic Plus, but we will talk to them with our last meeting. It's a great question. We will discuss with them exactly how it's going to work. We're finally through even on how to work the website. So, all the details after that with the operations behind the scenes like that, we will
Okay.
discuss with them to make sure that everything is obviously A-okay.
Okay. And if you need anything, let me know.
Yeah, absolutely.
If somebody goes on there and wants to reserve the farm for an event, will it show that it's already been booked by
Yes.
another person?
Yes.
Yeah, it will.
So there
It'll
will
show
be.
you for in a year in advance what's booked and
Are
what's
we
not
still going
booked.
to have the old school book so I can run in there and say, let's see what's open?
I don't know.
Oh, my God.
I don't know.
That's what I'm trying to get away
I was
from.
gonna say you wanted to talk to Ashley about that because she always has a comment. She's like, "Oh, what's going on?" So,
Oh.
if needed, we can obviously talk about it, see what is. But right now, like I said earlier, we're trying to make everything online.
Well, Wendy, you'll know all about that, right? So I can call you and say,
Right.
look and see this.
Right.
Right. But yeah, online it will show a calendar. And so, say if I were to book a spot, say for February 10th, there will show that box will be filled. For a certain period of time, it will show red that no one can book that time and place.
Nice.
Okay.
Any other questions, comments, concerns? No.
Oh, Zaid, I want to comment on something too. At the last board meeting, township board meeting, there was a proposal from our DDA about Lions Park. That has nothing to do with us, the rec, and the playground. So please, once again, keyboard warriors, I see things out there that the township board didn't give us money for a playground, and that's just not true, And I just wanted to clear that up.
Just because it has park on it doesn't mean it's a recreation department.
Yeah.
That is a DDA park. That has nothing to do with
Yeah,
us.
so take that, DDA.
Ross is gonna call you after this.
Okay, Zaid, you good?
Yes.
Ash, you good?
Yes.
Okay, commission members. Do I start down there, or do you want me to? What do you want me to do, Wendy? Oh, I'm so sorry, Jameson, Township Board Liaison. I'm so sorry, buddy.
Oh, that's okay. That's fine.
Even he didn't know.
I guess the first thing I would mention is just the township board itself. So the new board's been sworn in for 36 days now. And during this time, they've really been, I feel like we've had more meetings in January than I had with the last board in an entire year, right? It's been pretty much breakneck speed with all the bridge stuff going on. So everybody at the board level is hard at work trying to, and many of the new members are just trying to wrap their head around everything, right? You know, the budgets, the bridge, the bonds, the state of the bridge, how we get it repaired. So there, and budget season's coming up, right? We're starting that next month. So actually this month. So I think the board itself is a little bit, it's just a little bit fiscally conservative right now, right? There's $56 million in outlays, and it's a new board trying to figure out what's going on. So I think, you know, as time goes on, they will understand all the intricacies of the budget and everything else, and have opportunities for changes in input and things like that. And hopefully that will make things a little bit easier going forward with stuff like parks and things like that, right? Because just the optics of like, yep, let's do $1 million park after doing a $56 million bridge that the voters had to pay 1.8 mils for, plus, you know, $350 to cross the bridge is maybe just a bridge too far for some of them right now. So
no
I would just ask for the community. Yeah, no pun intended. I would just ask for the community and the recreation, or actually the DDAs, you know, patience. So, like Zaid said, we're still trying to cook a plan up for a playground. I think we've got something good. I just don't want to put a bunch of stuff out into the ether right now till we have a little bit more concrete stuff going on. But we're still hard at work at it. I still think it's a thing that's probably going to happen. So, and then as far as budget goes, just to kind of reiterate a little bit of what Zaid said, government exists to do the things private industry won't do, right? So that's why we're here, to be able to provide things to the people that are maybe not the most fiscally sound items, right? Nobody ever made money back building roads. Nobody ever made money back, you know, running a trails program, right? So we're here to provide services. But to Zaid's point, we only have so much money. You know, we have a golf course, a marina, you know, the whole Water's Edge complex, plus other things going on. So it's important that this commission, and I'm not saying this commission isn't doing this already, is doing the most good for the most number of people, right? So, which requires careful consideration with things like all the stuff you guys work on. So, and I just wanted to say, I guess, just reiterate your point, Zaid. I think it was a sound point, right? I mean, we're doing everything we can. And that's all I have.
Thank you, Township Liaison Jameson. Janelle, are you awake back there? Can you come up here for a second? I just want to ask you something. It kind of goes with the job fair. I hate to throw you under the...
Not how
Right.
public comment works.
Well,
Am I supposed to state my name?
Janelle is our airport manager, Janelle McNee. So yeah, we love working with you and Island Fest and everything, but we're excited to hear a little bit about the job fair. I know you were part of it last year. Is there anything that you might be able to tell us that you will be looking for any kind of hiring positions?
No. No, we hire seasonal people. I suppose much like the rec does for seasonal positions. The seasonal positions are mainly cutting grass and miscellaneous things around the airport, both on the Commerce Park side and the airport side. Ranges anywhere, but there are a lot of exciting opportunities also for looking for help in events like the Island Fest, events like the Vintage Market, that we always need volunteers for stuff like that. We have a couple events that maybe I'll throw out there at the Job Fest.
Cool. So you will be there. You'll have representation at the school.
As long as I find out when the date is.
Thought I had a date, and then they backed out on me.
Don't.
Okay, I'm trying.
Yeah, I know. So as long as the date works with me, because I have a couple of, commitments that I need to get to. So
As I see a lot of young people are taking pilot lessons now and stuff. Somebody posted something earlier, and I just, if it's cutting grass or sweeping floors or anything, just to get their foot down here to help with the airport stuff. So
correct. Well, it's exciting. We've had a lot of good success in picking up kids. So, good.
Yeah, thank you. And Ash, will you be needing like Marissa or somebody from this department, this commission, helping you with that too?
Ash and I already spoke.
Okay.
As soon as he has the date, I'm going to put it on a hold on my calendar so I can try to be there.
All righty.
My calendar's filling up, but do we know what day of the week it's likely to be?
I think probably a Tuesday or Wednesday, preferably earlier in the week.
Okay. I will just try to put some holds on my calendar preemptively, but
So the
Tuesdays.
school's available, right? Mostly when they can do that.
Right, yeah.
Who are you talking to at the school? There's two Kellys. One Kelly Hickey or Kelly Chesser.
The newer Kelly.
Okay, Kelly Hickey. Okay, gotcha.
We're Kelly.
Well, Kelly Chesser hasn't been there all
One
week, so.
somebody, she said that she's only been there for about a year. So,
Well, she's been here, just not.
At the
she was-
high school.
She was at Park Lane.
yeah, at the high school. Sorry.
Yeah, okay.
Last year I went through the vice principal.
Vice principal.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
that
Oh,
was
Miss
the easiest.
Deshawn.
Sean, okay, let's do
I'll be there tomorrow because I got to drop something off, so I'll just go, hey, so got a date yet?
commission member reports. Keith.
Yeah, I just want to start to get this out of the way. So Kiwanis did a survey to all of our 550 flag subscribers on if we wanted to do piecemeal, put the flags up for certain holidays, or if they wanted them up all year. The all year won by over 75%. So for $80, we're going to put the American flags up around the island from Armed Forces Day on May 17th through Veterans Day on November 11th. Before the 7 holidays, we actually added Armed Forces Day, so it's an extra holiday. We'll be driving around, checking the flags, making sure the cards are there. That'll all be taken care of. Remember that all donations for these flags go into sponsored programs for kids around the island for different things we do.
Like senior banners.
Senior banners, yes. And a few other things that we do. Not related to the flag program, but just so Jameson and Zay knows, Kiwanis does have money earmarked to assist the township in procuring land for a playscape or to put it toward a playscape. So there is some money earmarked for the township that we would like to help out to do that.
Yep, we're tracking, and we'll probably come talk to you eventually.
And I'm going to talk to you off camera too. But
That's all I have.
I know who drinks what and where their desks are. Is that good, Keith?
All set.
Thank you, sir. Marissa?
So the new resident welcome baskets for those residents that were on the December list are being delivered this week. I would have liked to have had them all done before this meeting, but pouring rain and freezing rain and snow sort of put a damper on things, like literally. I have about 6 more to deliver. Over 20 businesses and organizations are participating at this time, which is really exciting. And all of the new residents that I've actually been able to hand one to are just so excited and feel so welcomed to the island. So that's great. So right now, if you're a new resident who moved to the island in December and you have not received a welcome basket by Saturday, just call the recreation office. I made a couple of extra, and so we can either deliver or you can pick it up there. And if you're a local business or organization and want to join us and participate in this, also call the recreation department and they'll put you in contact with me and I can make arrangements for you to participate. But thank you for everybody who's made this possible. It's been really cool and really well received.
Marissa told me that she went to one house and they opened the door and said, "Oh, you have the wrong place." And she says, "No, you're a new resident." And the lady was so excited and smiled. And so.
It's like, you're not trying to sell me something, you're trying to give me stuff. Like,
Yeah, right.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
were,
that's
you know,
good.
yeah.
Hey, I have a quick question. Is there, I don't mean to make more work for anybody, but if somebody could update me on the number of baskets delivered a month, I could put that in my liaison, or my I guess clerk report at the board.
That would be great.
Because I think it's really cool and people need to know about it.
I can definitely do that. I'm going off of a list that I received from the township, it's very easy for me just to add them up and get that to you.
Okay. Is there someone that sends it to you that could just also send it to me then, so that you don't
Donna.
have Dawn?
Donna Deppa.
Donna Deppa.
Okay. All right.
Thanks, Marissa. Stacy, are you good?
No, I just wanted to say, sorry, I'm actually going to talk today. I just wanted to say thank you to Miss Berner and the Grosedale High School Jazz Band, because they did a great job on Tuesday evening with their performance. And then as well, Eric Law came to play the saxophone with them, and it was an amazing, amazing event. And I'm very proud of the kids and as well Miss Berner for bringing such good entertainment and value to our community. We were at the middle school. It was wonderful. So in kind of spinning into Island Fest, we are planning on having kids come to Island Fest from the Groseal High School band, and they are going to play in the afternoon on Saturday. I'm coordinating with Miss Berner now to try and get that. We already know that there's probably going to be at least 3 to 4 kind of like mini bands. She does 2, 3, 4 section bands. So, and the kids get together and they've chosen to go out into the community and play in various different things. And so I recruited them for Island Fest, of course. So we're looking forward to that at Island Fest, and we appreciate you, Miss Berner. And that is all I have.
What about the middle school?
So Miss Berner is
Just
not
saying.
the middle school.
No, she's not. Mr. Reif is.
Yep. So that would be something that if someone wants to go ahead and head that up, they can. But she actually just formed these little quartets, duets, all of that just this last year, because prior to this they were not doing that. So this is a new thing, and she's trying to get the kids again more involved and going out into the community and playing in the community. So that was her kind of pushing that idea, and I said absolutely yes, we need you. So we're going to try and
I've mentioned it
coordinate
to Mr. Reif and Mr. Ramirez, the choir teacher, about getting back involved. Cause
Yeah, if they-
used to be involved with Island Fest many years
right,
ago.
and if you want to ask them, because we do have a space open from like 1 to 4, and so we're only going to have
What day?
Saturday.
Okay.
So yeah, and we can
31st.
work with that. Yeah.
I'm thinking if we can, for an incentive too, there might be some available carnival passes for any students that participate in that.
That would be nice, but
Right.
they also get credit for going out by Miss Berner. I don't know
Right,
about
for
the
the
middle
high school,
schoolers,
yeah.
but yes.
All right.
I'll ask.
You good, Stacy? Yep. Thank you so much. Wendy, do you want to go next, or do we want the students?
I'll let Emma and Alex go first.
Emma, our student liaison for the high school. Your report. Is your mic on?
Yeah.
Thank you, darling.
Okay, so exams are finally over. Woohoo. I'm so happy. But second semester just started, and we're roughly about a weekend. I don't know if you count today because we had today off. Thank God. But midwinter break is coming up with a half day on Valentine's Day and then a day off on the 17th. And then I just want to give a congratulations to the Groseal varsity hockey team. They became back-to-back Metro West League champions. And then the Groseal competitive varsity cheer team won first at the Woodhaven Invitational. So congratulations to them. And then the high school is putting on a spring musical, Into the Woods, on April 24th, 25th, and 26th. So make sure you mark your calendars and support.
Because who's playing Rapunzel?
Me.
I hear that the rec commission is going to be getting tickets, those of us that are
Yes.
available, because
Yes.
your auntie said we better.
Yeah.
'Cause
Yes.
she's kicking me under the table
That's
right
right.
now.
We need to support her.
Yes.
Bummed. I'm out of town that weekend.
I'll be there for sure.
I'm
I'll be
always
there
out of town
too.
for
She
that.
worked really hard and got the part she wanted, so we're very proud of
Congratulations.
her.
Thank you.
Get your head on Raputa.
That's a different.
Sorry.
That's Raputa. Buta.
All right. You good, Emma? Alex?
Alrighty. Our new semester started a little late due to 2 ice days we had recently, but we are back on track and the new semester is underway. The middle school will be offering 2 new clubs, a clay target club and lacrosse club. Boys and girls basketball season and wrestling season are coming to an end. There will be a Valentine's Day bake sale on Wednesday, February 12th and Thursday, February 13th during all 3 lunches. Money raised goes to the Groseal Animal Shelters. Friday, February 14th is a half day, and we have Monday, February 17th off for winter break. On Wednesday, February 19th from 6 to 8 p.m., the high school is hosting Opportunity Night for the current 8th graders. This is the freshman orientation. We will have an introduction and overview of the high school, a guided tour of the school representatives from different clubs, and supports will be available in the gym. To answer questions and provide information, we will also explore advanced placement classes, dual enrollment, direct college, DCTC, work-based learning, and more.
Wow. You got a busy calendar. Would each one of you hold up your little tins there? And I can explain what those are. I brought them little gifts from Florida. Emma has flamingo poop, and Alex has alligator poop. So enjoy.
Great idea.
I got some for your kids too.
Hey, come on.
What?
like you're holding out on me.
Too.
She's got to sit on the commission.
Thank you very much, student liaisons. All right, Wendy is never lost for words.
I
can
really
see
don't
her
have that
12
much, but
pages right
no,
here.
it's just 2-3 paragraphs. I just want to start by wishing our 4 school counselors a very happy National School Counseling Week. That's what's been going on this week. So Sarah Patkowski is at both Park Lane and Meridian. Katie Surhall is at the middle school, and Joan Slater and Becca Rosati are at the high school. I want to just welcome Becca Rosati. She's actually our new counselor at the high school, and she started Monday, which was a great week to start because every single day I've been dropping off gifts for them. So, so it's been a nice week. So we're offering a variety. I've got a frog in my throat. We're offering a variety of different after-school classes at Park Lane and Meridian. And then we do have one at the middle school right now, which hopefully in the near future we'll have more of. So I'll just go ahead and I'll put them on there and I'll just quickly chat about them. So this is theater arts after school at the middle school, and Miss Linton's doing this. We've already started level 1. In fact, they're wrapping up level 1. And we've now moved on to level 2. So that'll start on February 12th. There is a price difference because we actually had it at $75 per level, and it has dropped down to $45. So if anybody's interested, the plan is to do a performance at the end if they obviously complete all those levels. So it's a great after-school thing for the middle school. We also have kids' homemade jewelry class. Miss Morin is doing a plethora of classes at Park Lane. This is one of them. So we will have that starting February 12th. And then this one is at Meridian. Mrs. Bates is doing a Valentine's cookie and decorating and craft class. That's just 2 days, February 10th and February 11th from 3 to 4. So that'll be a fun one. STEM is at Park Lane. Miss Kehoe and Miss C-Tech are doing that one. And there's still openings for that one. That one starts February 12th. And then Miss Morin is doing a March art project class at Park Lane. And then Mr. Ryan, who is the gym teacher, is starting, and he did these last year, which were really popular, but Let's Move, Fun Fitness, both at Park Lane and Meridian. And then there's openings for those as well, and just getting the kids active and out after class. February art class should have started today, but with the ice day, the start day actually is going to be Monday, just that Monday, and then it'll move to Thursdays. But there's still openings for that. And then the recorder classes with Miss C. She's going to be starting it's a long one too, but she does have a little break because of spring break, but that's going to be at Meridian. And then this is something new, kind of new. I mean, we kind of did it a little bit last year for it was just a few kids. But the actually high school is having a clay target team, and it is open to students that are 12 years of age and in 6th grade, so middle school and high school. The difference, though, is the high school kids would just register, through the high school. But if any middle school kids are interested, which I see we already have one that signed up, but you have to register through the rec department. So there is a parent-student meeting on Tuesday, February 25th at 7 o'clock at the Grosville Police Department in the conference room if anybody's interested in taking part in that. Is that it? All right. There's actually more. So there's more. So I'm always posting them on Facebook. So, and then they're always in backpack flyers for that Robin in central office puts out every Friday.
Wendy for putting out all these classes and working with the school.
Props to Wendy. Thank you.
We have some more coming I'm working on. And then I just want to, so this past weekend at Livonia Franklin High School hosted the MSBOA Solo and Ensemble event. And I just want to congratulate Alex, and his group, Leo Emmanuel, Avery Parsons, and Grant Holke, on medaling for this event. So the kids actually they perform in front of a judge, and the judge critiques them and gives them feedback. And so they can medal 1 or 2, 1 being the best, and then you can get a 3 or a 4, and then you don't medal. And their group actually received a 1, and Alex and Avery played the percussion part of it, and then Leo and Grant was the clarinet. And so Grosville Middle School had approximately 18 musicians that participated, and all of them medaled at the event. So that's a really testament to Mr. Reif and working with the kids. So congratulations to all of them.
He's preparing them for high school.
Did you take him out for cocktails afterwards? No.
Be there early in the morning, so we just came home.
Our youth will be running this commission down the road. So, I mean, we're so proud of you too. You have no idea. And, you know, most of the youth out there. So,
The only other thing I wanted to mention is, because I'm getting, no,
Oh,
sorry.
sorry.
Is because before Christmas, my phone was blowing up with people wanting to know when the next garage sale was.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, let's get through the holidays first. So the first one is going to be May 23rd and 24th. It's not up yet, but we put that up so people can start to register. So,
Garage sale, May 23rd, 24th.
but we probably would just wait till our new system, right? Yeah.
There's going to be a number of events that we
All
have
right.
to wait till the new system first.
Yeah. Especially that one. So, okay, that's it. Sorry. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, Eileen, you have anything you want to
I do.
Okay.
It's not town, or it's not rec department property, business.
That's fine.
But it's on a personal note. I wanted to thank Zaid and I wanted to thank you, Chad. When we had the really deep freeze, I put out on a personal note because I saw that Meals on Wheels for 2 days was canceled. I wanted to thank you guys for stepping up and helping me out with that. And I want to thank a lot of the people on Facebook that reached out wanting to help the people in the community. That says a lot about this island, willing to help out where needed. So thank you guys for taking that on.
Yeah, I just got on my vacation when you called.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. It was all
Hey,
good.
hey, you were checking Facebook.
I always surf that. But thank you once again. That was a Wayne County issue, but rec stepped
Had
up,
nothing to do with rec.
and
so.
we made sure that those meals got to where they wanted to go. So thank you, Tipsy Fish, too. Jameson, any last words?
Motion to adjourn.
Ash, anything? Zaid,
I'm good.
Emma,
Happy Valentine's Day.
Alex, Keith,
Order your flag at grosseokiwanis.com and happy Valentine's Day.
Marissa,
I'm good.
Stacy,
Good.
Wendy,
Good.
Eileen.
Good.
Let's put our bags up there. Everybody needs to have it. Wendy, once again, brought us all these fabulous cookies
We love
she
Wendy.
makes.
Wendy's awesome.
Our next meeting will be on Thursday, March 6th of 2025. With that, I need a motion to adjourn at 7:22.
I'll
So
make a
moved.
motion.
All in favor? Aye. Opposed? Motion carries. Thank you. Take time to volunteer for your community. Good night.